morning, Sharon Junior High School. I'm Aspen.
And I'm Grace.
Today
is Tuesday, November 7th, 2017.
6th graders, today is B-Day.
Tomorrow's breakfast menu is a pickle stick.
Today's hot lunch menu is a pork tostada. And today's grab-and-go menu is an apple chicken salad.
Tomorrow's hot lunch menu is a sloppy joe on a bun, and the grab-and-go menu is a Bronc wrap.
Here is a chance to make a really good choice, guys. The choice to be drug and alcohol-free. That's the best choice you can ever make. Make your choice public by putting your handprint on the wall and paint and sign your name. Those of you who have already put your handprint on the wall can sign up to renew your pledge. Sign up in the counseling office Wednesday, November 15th is the last day to sign up. We do not accept late sign-ups, so do not delay.
There will be no Bigger, Faster, Stronger after school today. See you tomorrow.
Bronc Council is this Thursday from 3:45 to 4:45.
Come one, come all to Sheridan Junior High's fall party. Almost Maine. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll almost certainly enjoy yourself. Show times are Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Tickets are available at the door.
A special art field trip is coming up. Sign up in the library for an after-school art adventure. We have been invited to tour Nell G's home and her art on November 10th. A bus will take us after school, and we will return by 5:30.
The Sheridan Junior High School Fall Band Concert is next Monday at 7 in the early auditorium. All staff and students are invited. And come to see me!
SJHS wants to invite you, your parents, your grandma, your aunties, your brothers, and your sisters to annual turkey bingo and family cake bake on Wednesday, November 15th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. SJHS Commons. We'll play bingo and we'll have the famous cake auction. Bingo cards are $2 each or $3 or 3 for $5, and you can keep your cards the whole evening. We are asking you to make and bring the cake to be auctioned off. All you have to do is bake a cake, decorate it according to the theme, Fall Family Fun, and bring it to the school by 6:30 p.m. Make sure you put it on foil-covered cardboard or a tray you don't want to get back. There will be prizes in several different categories.
FCA has a huddle this Friday in Mr. Cooper's room at 7:30. Come for fellowship, food, and fun.
Now it's time for breaking
CNN News.
Trivia. Which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world is the oldest? Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Colossus of Rhodes, Statue of Zeus at Olympia, or Great Pyramid of Giza? The Great Pyramid isn't only the oldest, it's the only wonder of the ancient world that's still mostly intact. Researchers recently discovered a void in the Great Pyramid they hadn't known about before. By void, we mean a space that's almost 100 feet long. The journal Nature, which details the finding, says this is the first time since the 1800s that a space this significant has been identified in the pyramid. But whether it adds to the structure's mysteries or answers ancient secrets is up for debate. A spokesman for Egypt's government says there's no evidence that suggests this space leads to an undiscovered gallery or burial chamber. And archaeologists point out that the pyramid has other voids, so this could just be one that hadn't been found yet. Still, there are a lot of unanswered questions about the Great Pyramid, and researchers hope this discovery will help them learn how it was built. They're not allowed to drill holes or use cameras. To identify this void, they used equipment to track cosmic ray particles inside the structure. But that's not the only way in which modern technology is helping archaeologists study ancient history.
The magic is seeing this with candlelight.
Adam Lowe freely admits that he's a man with an obsession. to document the tomb of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, Seti I.
The tomb actually tells us how the people from 3,500 years ago think different things, have different philosophies, value different things. The way they thought can be read through the very articulate evidence that's on the walls of these tombs. And if we can really build a dialogue that crosses time and use technology to help that, I think we're at an incredibly exciting moment.
Just a room, you think, but what a room, known among Egyptologists as the Hall of Beauties. What's just as astonishing is that this is in fact a facsimile, a precise recreation in a museum in Switzerland of how the room looked exactly 200 years ago when the tomb was discovered. Adam Lowe's specialist art company Factum Arte has made tomb facsimiles before. They scanned the tomb of Tutankhamun in 2009 and made a replica now installed as a tourist attraction in Egypt. The same methods we use for Seti's tomb.
We're now making high-resolution molds using 3D printing technologies from laser scan data that have never involved any contact with the wall.
No contact at all.
Zero contact at any point in any of the operation.
The Seti replica was milled in the Factum Arte workshop in Madrid, and a fine, flexible skin added with a printout of the frescoes. The facsimile was assembled in panels. Seti's tomb was discovered in 1817 by an Italian circus strongman, an adventurer known as the Great Belzoni. The vivid decoration entranced him, and as a record, a series of watercolors was painted. But soon whole sections of the wall were hacked off as trophies. This fragment ended up in the British Museum. This original relief of the goddess Mahat with a feather headdress is from a museum in Florence. The only way you can tell that she's the real thing is because she's under protective glass. The copies aren't. This is what Seti's tomb looks like now as virtual reality. Still absolutely extraordinary, multiple rooms and a descent of over 130 meters into the rock. Still the longest and deepest tomb in the Valley of the Kings, but now irreparably damaged, once gloriously decorated, but now patchy and in places almost entirely bleached of color. For this exhibition in Basel, they've made facsimiles of several rooms from Seti's tomb as they are now. Alia Ismail is the first Egyptian trained in the new digital technology used for making the facsimiles. She spent 4 months scanning the tomb last year. What was it like?
Being in the tomb. The first time was insane. It was just magical. Because, you know, the tomb of Seti I was closed and nobody could have seen it for about 40 years. And then all of a sudden, I get to go inside it. And I was like, what? You know, it was one of those like dreams come true, sort of, for an Egyptologist. When I entered here, like the first time when I got to Basel, and I was like, I feel like I'm in the tomb. The only difference is that there's not enough dust. But apart from that, there's just the same feeling.
But arguably the high point of this exhibition is the regeneration of the Hall of Beauties. Seti with colour back in his cheeks, just as he was found way back in 1817.
This is resurrection.
In a way, it is resurrection, yes, absolutely. And this is where, without becoming Disneyland or kitsch or whatever, in a scientific and well-informed way, the facsimile can prove this, what we said, this added value can show more than what you can see in the tomb.
Adam Lowe will resume scanning other rooms in Seti's tomb early next year. The long-term aim is to make a facsimile of it all and place it in the Valley of the Kings.
And we have to remember, the Egyptians didn't want these tombs to change. They made them to last for eternity, but never to be visited.
That's it for today, folks. I'm Grace.
And I'm Aspen.
Remember to be safe,
Respectful
responsible,
and boldly kind.
and now you may rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
She just got taller.